is a glittering gold for Shericka Jackson, and how they will celebrate that back in Jamaica.
The journey of Shericka Jackson is an epic one. But how did she get there? How did she become the fastest 200-meter runner of any living person? Who was there to support her? You know what? Let's jet into this story. Welcome to Jet. So first and foremost, before we get into this topic, yeah man, so you can have a full understanding of what this story is about, let's give thanks and praise to the creator of the universe, Father Yahuwah, and to his son Yahushua HaMashiach. Yes man, we must give thanks and praise for life. So congratulations to Shericka Jackson for receiving her national award. Yes man, OJ, Order of Distinction, and obviously for influencing girls and be a role model in her community and in the country. Yes man, but how did we get to this point? Where did the mindset comes from? Was it her granny, her father, or her mother? Speaking on TVJ, Shericka Jackson outlined how her beginning started. Listen.
The days with my mother, basic school was good. She took good care of me until my grandma wanted to take me. So after basic school, I went to live with my grandma until I was 9 years old, which was
an early journey for Shericka Jackson. Not around the track, this time running the 400 meter, but around the country, moving from places to places. We talked about grandparents, our grandmother being influential, On your screen, I've done this video about Ilian Thompson-Hera, how influential her grandmother was in her life because she lived with her grandmother for a period of time. But what was your grandmother's influence like, Shericka Jackson?
It was really, really fun living with my grandma. I enjoy every moment of it because, she taught me so many things as a child. Firstly, my grandma is all about education. She was like, ensure that you get a good education. Remember, I'm in primary school, so she was always about education, how to bring yourself, how to go in church. She loved church, so all of us every Sunday we have to go to church. Some conversation about church, which I think drew me closer to God.
Thank you, Shericka Jackson. We've learned about your spiritual journey and your time living with your grandmother. But what about your father? What role did he play in your life?
He's really good. He's the type of father who so many love, and he pays good attention to the small things, and I enjoy every moment of living with my father. It was just like all love, cared for, and he was a little strict here and there, but it was really, really good. He loves me, take good care of me, so I enjoy living with my father.
Okay, Shericka Jackson, you are halfway around the track. halfway around the country. You lived with your grandmother after moving from your mother. Then you lived with your father. Where else did you live?
Auntie lived topside Homewood at the time, and I was supposed to go to Homewood because I have family there. With a lot of influence, I went to Very Technical instead of Homewood Technical.
So Homewood Technical is one of the top athletic schools in Jamaica, but Very Technical has produced a vast amount of top talents in Clarendon. Yes man, that's where Shericka Jackson went, and we're talking about the likes of Merlin Hattie the Great, Diane Emmings, Veronica Campbell-Brown. All of those people went through the Very Technical system. Yes man. So what sort of influence does your mother have on your track career?
If I have a sports day, my mommy will leave from St. Anne to Manchester just to be at the sports day. She's just always supportive. Any meets that keep in, whether it's a big meet, a small meet, you can always look for my mother there. The support from my mother is just amazing.
A very supportive mother you have there, Shericka Jackson. Many people would love to have a mother like that. Looking at the background of these athletes, I talked about, as you see on screen, Shelly and Fraser Price, whether she can cook. She says yes, she can, but then she said she doesn't cook. Shericka Jackson, can you cook? And if not, who cooks for you?
Firstly, I don't cook.
I mean, know that. How did you survive?
I don't cook. My mother will cook from
all the way in Senton, bring it to Kingston, and I will have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday until she comes on again.
You know what? I must say that these athletes have it so easy, man. Not being able to cook, the support that they get is unbelievable. What an epic journey for Shericka Jackson, man. Who would you say had the biggest influence in her life? Would you say Granny? Would you say her father? Or would you say her mother? Who would you say, based on what you've heard, provided the biggest support? Drop your comments, man, and let's have a debate about this, man. I would say all of the above. Yes, man, they all played their part in her success. Do you agree? For those of you who forgotten to subscribe, please remember to touch the like button, smash the subscribe button, touch the bell so when I drop a new video, you get notified. And remember to share with friends and family. So, we're gonna jet off,